Thank you, sir, for giving me the mic. First of all, I would like to welcome to the third session. And today I am going to take the session on the topic that is classroom management need, approach and tips. As you all know that this topic is a burning topic because as a teacher, how he or she can manage a classroom well so that teaching learning process can happen in a well manner in the classroom. So let us first see a line. The destiny of India is being set in the classroom. If you will see the quotation, it proved that the future of India is being set inside the classroom. So here just you can understand what is the significance and importance of classroom. In this session, first of all, we shall understand about the classroom and then management, and after that we shall understand what is the classroom management. So let us first try to understand about the classroom. Classroom refers to those rooms of the school where a group of students is given formal education. The term classroom is commonly used to refer to classroom in which formal education is provided to students at every level of education, including school, college, and university. So, here we can say that classroom is a place where the formal training has been given to the children at a different level. School level, college level, and university level. Now let us try to understand about the management. Here, what is management? The act of bringing people together to accomplish the set goal is called management. So this is the act, the work of bringing people together to get the set goal, that is called management. Management comprises planning, organizing, resourcing, leading or directing and controlling organization for the purpose of accomplishing a goal. So there are some important steps that should be taken to manage anything. Now let us try to understand what is classroom management together. Here, classroom management includes all the principles and rules which are related to proper organization, management and operation of classroom. So here if we talk about the complete classroom management, it refers to all the strategies, methods, tools, techniques and process that are used by a teacher to apply in the classroom so that the teaching learning process can take place in a better way. A good classroom can be created by efficient management and the result of the student can be improved. Yes. If we talk about the efficient management, so it can be conducted in a good classroom. It means an efficient management can be done or conducted in a good classroom. Next one, that is, it can be defined as the methods and strategies that are used by a teacher or an educator to maintain classroom despite of behavioral disturbance. What happens in the class? Sometimes some children create behavioral problems. So here, all the methods, techniques, tools that are used by the teacher to minimize the behavior of the student so that the class can run smoothly. Next, what is the purpose of classroom management? So here, ultimately, if we will see the purpose of classroom management, it is have control in the classroom so that a teacher can run the class smoothly. Now, let us come to the next point, that is need and role of classroom management. Why the classroom is important, it is needed. Here, the first point, it is used, there is need of classroom for enhanced learning. If the classroom is managed, then in that case, it can enhance or increase the learning. Next one, the proper behavior. What happens? If the class is managed properly, the students also behave well. There is no chance of behavioral disturbance in the class. The next thing, it is time saving. How it is time saving? If the classroom is managed properly, if there is no disturbance from the children's side, and the teachers are using all the techniques to control the class, in that case, it results in less time. And whatever the content that the teacher wants to deliver, it can be delivered. The next one, that is focused attention of the students and teacher. Yes, if the classroom is managed, everything is in system and order and well planned, in that case, the focus of students and teacher will be definitely towards the teaching learning process. Now, there are also some points. Let us say engagement of the students. Here, if class is properly managed, then students can be engaged more in classroom activities. Yes. Next point, collaboration. Proper managed classroom result in the respectful, cooperative, helping, expressive classroom environment. If we talk about collaboration, so here collaboration is needed from the other teachers, administration, and from the principal side also to manage the class very well, so that the teaching learning process will take place smoothly. And also the student will be cooperative, they help their friends, they will also become expressive. It means whatever they have learned, they can express in a proper way. Next one, that is rules and procedure. It is said to prevent behavioral disturbance. So there must be some rules and regulations will be set by the teacher in the class so that this class can run smoothly. The next, that is sitting arrangement. It also comes under classroom management. Whether the benches are arranged in a proper order or not, and the students are studying or paying attention to the blackboard, if they were not paying attention to the teacher also. So everything will be there. So sitting plan will also consider this. Proper classroom management results in the consistency of teachers. Here, if the classroom is managed properly, this will increase the consistency of the teacher. It means the teacher will take part in teaching learning process actively. Now, let us come to understand about some approach for effective classroom management. There are some approach if we should apply in our day-to-day life in the class. In that case, this will become effective classroom. The first one, that is creating better learning environment, is safe, clean, well-managed classroom, aesthetic classroom. If we talk about this aesthetic, this means it means the class will be neat and clean, and the decks are arranged in a proper way, and it is not like that some students are tearing the page of the paper, they were throwing here and there. So everything will have to be taken under consideration by the teachers. Here, teachers' role and attitude to create effective environment for learning, and who is responsible for that effective classroom management. So the teacher is completely responsible. Sometimes we, an authority also, we should give order to the student that you have to do this, you don't have to do that. So this will also come under this. The next, that is managing the classroom activities like vision and goals of classroom. Here, time to time, a teacher has to tell to the student what are the visions that what we are studying. So what are the visions and goals of the classroom? Why we are studying? So time to time we have to tell to the students also these things. Taking care of student individual needs or individual differences. Sometimes what happens in the classroom, some students are failing or having some problem, like some student unable to see properly their blackboard. So the teacher can tell that student to sit in the front with. Some student are unable to hear. So in that case also the teacher will tell to sit on the front bench. Next, create and maintain rules and regulation. Teacher has to maintain and create rules and regulation for the effective classroom management. Now, there are also some approaches. Taking care of physical environment of students, such as sitting and noise in class, electricity, not sitting near the windows or door. So here a teacher has to pay attention to everything in the classroom. It is the physical environment. The students are not allowed to sit near the door. They are also not allowed to sit near the window, so that their mind cannot be diverted. And they have to also see that if the proper facility of electricity or lighting will be there or not. Having sitting arrangement so that it is easy to observe all the students. The sitting plan of the students will be in such way that a teacher can pay attention to each and every student in the class. Next, reward appropriate behavior and punish in appropriate behavior and whatever needed as per situation. So, if any student can perform and do good in anything, in that case he or she must be awarded and rewarded. If he or she does any misbehave in the class, in that case, that student must be give him punishment so that this will become the example among the rest of the students. So punishment is also very important. Now, ultimately we shall talk about the classroom management tips. What are the things that we should keep in our mind to make the classroom very effective and interesting? So the first thing, that is command over the subject. A teacher enters the class. So before entering the class, he must have command over the subject. It means the concept of the topic, the lesson that he or she is going to teach must be clear. First himself, and then he can explain to the students. And lesson plan is also come under this. So a teacher should prepare well the lesson plan. And one more thing I would like to mention here, that when the teacher enters the class, first of all, he or she must recap the main points of the lesson that he or she has taught in previous class. So there will be a link between the previous knowledge and the present knowledge, and after that a teacher can start teaching rest of the lesson. The next, that is command over language. A teacher should use simple, clear pronunciation, good words in the class so that the student will learn more and more from the teachers. And the teacher can make impression in the mind of the student if he or she is using good language. Next one, that is discipline and attitude. You might have or you have already learned a lot about discipline. What happens? Otherwise, still the teacher is teaching. The teacher is thinking that I don't have to take anything. It means he or she does not forbid the student. Now, next one, that is attitude. What happens in this? The teachers must be cool in the school. He or she does not bring the personal problem to the school. What he or she having. Next, professional appearance. If we talk about the appearance of a teacher, it means good appearance of a teacher give decent, decorum, dignified and dancing look. And for this children, for this student, a teacher is a role model. So here a teacher must wear the dress in a proper way so that it cannot divert the mind of the students. Next one, that is sense of humor. Some teachers, what did? The moment they enter the class, they start cracking jokes. And after telling jokes, all the students will be active. And after that, they start teaching. So this is also a very good technique. Time to time, we have to tell some jokes to the students also. Next one, that is motivation. Time to time we have to motivate the student that you can do this, and by telling the stories of the great person we can make them understand that if you will do this you will become like this. So we can motivate them also. And activities, we can conduct different types of activities in the class so that the student will be involved in teaching learning process. Maintain eye contact. It is not like that I am teaching or paying attention to the particular student and not to the rest of the students. It is our duty to pay attention to all the students. So eye contact is very important in the classroom. The last but not the least, that is address bad behavior quickly. What happened in the class? If you will see the bad behavior, it means some students are behaving in a rude way, whether they are pushing other students, abusing. At that moment, this is your duty to address the bad thing, that this is very bad, don't do this. If you will do this, you will get punishment. So in this way, we can manage the class in a better way. So with this, we have come to the end of this session. Thank you.
Very few words, he said a lot of things. And with this, thank you, sir. It means that you are managing your class very well with all those things what you have discussed here. And tomorrow we are just going to
Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apa Shanti Osadaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwe Devaha Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti